Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sari and today I'm just going to film a little video talking about my new pattern release. So this is the Wine Club Cardigan, a new design that I just released today. And usually in my videos I always show you what I have on my needles, and I have a lot of things on my needles, but I've been doing something a bit different this week. So I've been trying to film a little snippet of my knitting life every day and putting them all together so you can see how much knitting I usually do in a week, and also like what else goes into my days as a knitwear designer. So that's why I'm not going to feature my current works in progress in this video. No, I'm just going to talk about the Wine Club Cardigan. So this is a new design. Like I said, I just released it and it's already one of my favorite things to wear. So I've been wearing my cardigan a lot. I started knitting it at the end of the summer and finished it just before our trip to New York in October. So I wore it in New York when we were there, and I've been wearing it a lot after that also here at home. So I wanted to create something like super basic, something that I want to wear every day. So I wanted it to have a really good fit, like a structured fit, as well as it to be basic enough to kind of like use your favorite yarns for it. So this is what I came up with, and you might remember my book club cardigan, and I think the book club cardigan has been so popular because of the name, because everybody wants to be a part of a book club. So I started to think like, what other clubs do I want to take part in, and I would really love to be a part of a wine club, like maybe even like if there was like something that paired a book club with a wine club, that would be like the perfect thing for me. And the same thing as with the book club cardigan. So when I created the book club cardigan, I first came up with a name, and then I started to kind of like think about what kind of cardigan would like suit the name book club, and what kind of like cardigan would I want to wear for a book club meeting, and that's how the book club cardigan came. And then I started to think about the name Wine Club, like what would I want to wear at a wine club. And for a wine club, I think it would need to be slightly more sophisticated and classic. And also, if I wanted to knit something during a wine club meeting, it can't have like any texture, so it needs to be just stockinette stitch, so you can just enjoy something simple, knitting something simple while sipping a glass of wine. So that's why the Wine Club Cardigan is called a Wine Club Cardigan. And you start knitting it at the back neck, you increase until you reach the width of your shoulders. After that, you pick up stitches on both shoulders, work them somewhere around here, and after that, pick up stitches along the shoulder line, and after that you work the body as well as the sleeves simultaneously. So you start increasing for the sleeves as well as shaping the neck at the same time, and later on you will also shape the armhole on the body as well. And after you are done with the sleeve part, so you're separating the sleeves at the underarm, it's kind of like a raglan fit. So you already have this much of the sleeve done, and you just take them on a cable cord or a waist yarn, and after that just work the body until the hem, and later on just pick up the stitches again on your needles and work the sleeves in around. So very straightforward. It also has a double folded bottom band, so you work that after finishing the body, and it creates like a really nice and sturdy and finished look for the bottom band. I have my sample knitter working for a second Wine Club cardigan for me at the moment. It's going to be Explorer knits Denali sock with their Surrey alpaca, and it's in this like really nice burgundy purplish color. So I can't wait for my sample knitter to finish knitting that, so I get to wear it. But for this one, I used Le Garçon's British DK. So I chose this color last May when I visited Max and Vincent's shop in Montreal, and this is kind of like my favorite, all-time favorite color. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of like two different strands of yarn marked together. So there's like a strand of like olive green marked with a strand of black. So this colorway is called Max and Moira, and it creates this beautiful kind of like lovely marled fabric, which I think is perfect for this cardigan. And like I said, it's my favorite, all-time favorite color. And one of the reasons why I decided to do a very simple cardigan with this yarn is that because the yarn itself has a lot of kind of like texture going on, I think it's best suited for something very simple, so the yarn itself can like shine. So I would have been a bit afraid like making cables or something like that with especially a dark color as well as something with marling. So I was a bit afraid it would be too busy for a patterned like texture pattern. But yeah, this is the Wine Club cardigan. You can see I wanted to do a slightly longer rib here at the hem, and as you can see, it's a very classic fit. I hope you like it, and if you want to get the pattern, use a code Wine Club for a 20% off, and the code is valid until the end of December, so you have plenty of time to cast on your own Wine Club cardigan. I will add links to the pattern both on Ravelry and on Shopify below this video, so you can easily find that and use the code Wine Club for 20% off. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will soon come back with a work week video that I talked to you about.